Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to Summertime Tarot. For those of you who don't know, my name is Summer. This here is a September reading for the air sign. So we're going to be taking a look at each sign specifically, but I want to start off with just a general message for all air signs. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have here fruition, blossoming abundance, and Black Jaguar, old soul. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Yeah, I feel like for the air signs, the month of September is going to be one where it's going to be, right? I feel like this is kind of almost a message for like everybody, like a collective message, like to really just stay focused on what it is you're trying to create, right? We do here have the harvest moon here, so I feel like this new moon energy is very strong for the month of September. So you know, I don't know when you're watching this, but you know, if you are watching it at a time where you know the full moon is still in the sky, you know, make sure that you're utilizing that energy to kind of set intentions for what it is that you want, so that you can kind of see it through, right? I feel like here with this Black Jaguar, it's like it may be like good to do some shadow work or connecting with like your intuition, your higher self, to kind of figure out what is in your best good, what's in your greatest good, so that you know what it is you need to like kind of manifest and start moving towards. Okay, but I'm gonna go ahead on to, well, I'm going to start with Aquarius and then work my way forward. All right. So Aquarius, let's go ahead and see what September has in store for you. So we have release, your blessing for the month. We have yin yang, your challenge for the month. We have the magician and the mirror. Your message for the month, we have envy. And your lesson for the month, we have caring connections. All right, your advice for the month, we have sea otter, happiness. Okay, so I feel like Aquarius here with this release here, I do kind of feel like, especially with caring connections coming up in your lesson for the month, some of you may be kind of letting go or releasing some old relationships, right? And you may be in a space where you're kind of a little bit envious, a little bit jealous of like the love relationships in other people's lives. I feel like you are in a space where you're wanting to manifest a loving, caring connection with someone, and you're currently in a space, you know, some of you may be currently walking away from a relationship or have kind of released an ex in some kind of way, and you're really wanting something new. Okay, but also I do kind of feel like this here caring connection, it could also be to do with just wanting more love in your life, right? And I feel like with this here magician and the mirror being here in your challenge for the month, the challenge for you is going to be like, I feel, finding your balance between like where you are and where you want to be, and not getting too overwhelmed or caught up in what you don't have, but staying focused on, you know, what you have now and kind of utilizing that to get more of what you want. Okay, but let's look here at this yin yang for your blessing for the month. Yeah, but I do kind of feel like here for Aquarius, this is very much like opening up to I meant to put these up. Hold up, excuse me you guys, my bad. Okay, so I do feel like for Aquarius, like the month of September is going to be one where you kind of like, it's almost giving me like getting out of your own way. Like I feel like you right? It's kind of harsh to say, but like there may be some things going on within you that are kind of blocking you from connecting with the things that you truly want, right? And it, ooh, we'll shout out the Queen of Swords. So it could be to do with like your mindset, how you're seeing things, right? Yeah, look at that death on the bottom of the deck. Like it's a need to change the way you're seeing things, the way you're looking at your circumstance, your situation, what's in front of you, but also I feel like yourself. Okay, but let's clarify this yin yang. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Yeah. I feel like, yeah, I hate to say it, but with this Three of Swords, right, you may be in a very, like, woe is me kind of energy right now. Very passive, almost kind of like letting things pass you by, maybe even letting opportunities pass you by, because I feel like it may be like you're in a space now where you could be very unhappy with how things are. But I feel like, you know, with this wheel here, things are changing, things are turning around, and I feel like more opportunities are kind of coming your way, and it's going to be important for you in the month of September. I wanted to say October, so October could be specific for some of you, where like you may actually start, things may start coming into fruition for you in October. But I feel like it's going to be important for you in the month of September to actually start working and moving towards the things that you want, letting go of, you know, what isn't working, releasing what isn't working, releasing, like, I feel like those sad feelings, those sad thoughts, and start bringing more balance into your life as far as like what you're giving, what you're doing, and like what you're getting. All right, I feel like it's a need to kind of be more open to happier feelings, happier times in the month of September. But also I feel like seeking them out. I feel like with this release, you may be in a space where, like, you know, you're kind of letting things go, but are you replacing those old things or those things that, you know, maybe you weren't happy with? Are you replacing them with things that, you know, you find more fulfilling or that are better for you? I hope that makes sense. But let's look here at the challenge here with the Magician and the Mirror. Okay, so we have here the Four of Cups, the Fool, and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have here the Empress. Yeah, I feel like you may be feeding like lowlier feelings, and it's kind of time for you to stop to stop. And to start giving your energy to things that are more uplifting. Right, but I do kind of feel like, you know, that may be easier said than done, right? I feel like you may have gotten into like a pattern, maybe like a self-defeating pattern, or of being, or of thinking, or of acting, where you kind of you may see something that you want, but you don't go after it, or, you know, you may be stuck in a rut, but almost like, I feel like it's time for you to kind of leave that behind and to start focusing on ways to kind of get your energy up. To bring in more good vibes, more happiness. Right? But let's look here at your message for the month with envy. Okay, so we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So we have the Magician energy again. So yeah, I feel like here with this envy, yeah, you may be in a space where like either you're feeling, you know, kind of down in the dumps, or you're feeling like, you know, nothing is working out for you. And I feel like that's, excuse me, that's kind of blocking you from, I feel like attracting what it is that you want, right? This could be a relationship, or it could just be, you know, a feeling where you feel happy, where you feel content and loved. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of time for you to kind of release all those kind of negative feelings so that they're not kind of weighing you down, holding you back. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, I do kind of feel like this this has to do with relationships, like romantic relationships here with this caring connections, right? You may be feeling a bit like down in the dumps. Maybe you've ended a relationship recently, and you may be still having like a hard time kind of moving forward. But I feel like these are things that are kind of weighing heavily on your heart, that are making it hard for you to have what it is that you want. So they need to be released to kind of free you up from the burden of, like, I feel like this unhappiness with how I feel like your life is going. I feel like it may be also just like day in, day out, kind of like you've gotten tired of how things are going, and it's time for you to kind of, instead of maybe like complaining or focusing on what you don't have, it's kind of time for you to start incorporating more of what you want into your current everyday life, so that you can bring in more of, you know, this happiness, this abundance, so you can see like a turnaround. All right, but let's look here at your lesson for the month with the caring connections. Yeah, it may be time for you to just kind of get out and start meeting people, connecting with people, to let your guard down and to be like more confident in yourself. Right? I feel like, you know, you may be letting things pass you by. Let's get the 2 more for the caring connections. Okay. So we have here 9 of Swords, the World, and the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Empress again. So yeah, I feel like you've been in a space where like you've been just kind of focused on yourself. And it's like kind of time for you to like start opening up and connecting with new people and kind of giving your energy to others. And to kind of let go of any kind of fears of, you know, things not working out the way that you want them to. Right? And to kind of just start enjoying, I feel like, where you are. Enjoying like the fruits of your labor. and to kind of like stop focusing on what you don't have and start enjoying what it is that you already have at this present time and in this present moment. Okay, but let's look here at your advice. We have Sea Otter, happiness. Be the master of playful living. Release expectations and enjoy every day. Let worry go and instead choose love. Surrender to the waves. Your good destiny of love is sure. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, with the Sea Otter, it's like time to incorporate more play. Like, I feel like you may be like getting weighed down by just like like I was saying, like the monotony of life. And like, it's kind of time to incorporate new things, new happy things that make you feel good. Okay? And I feel like that kind of starts with like connecting with other people, opening up, kind of venturing out, doing new things, right? And I feel like it's kind of like a need to stop worrying about how like other people see you or how other people feel about you, and to start like really just exploring like yourself, the world, figuring out what you want to do for yourself, and like not doing anything to please others or to get a certain outcome or something. You know what I mean? But let's look here at your final message. We have, dearest you, we know everything in the universe is perfect, even in its flaws, and we view the creations of spirit in total awe. All is unique, yet part of a unity of existence, but the human experience is a little different from ours. You tend to have a specific standard for what you consider ideal, and this isn't serving you right now. So forget your idea of perfection and see through our eyes, allowing things to be as they are, without judgment. Don't wait until a perfect moment or mood to start something. Instead, enter life with all its flawsomeness. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. Let others be who they are too, imperfect and human, complex or simple. It doesn't matter, for there is always something to discover, experience, and love. When you drop the need for an ideal, you uncover the real treasure, which will be far more interesting and valuable. Loving you like crazy. All right. But that's all I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. I'm going on to Gemini. So, Gemini, let's go ahead and see what's going on with you for September. So we have hunger, the thinking woman as your blessing for the month. Your challenge for the month, we have deceit. Your message for the month, we have community. And your lesson for the month, we have third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. With your advice, sea turtle protection. That came out for somebody. Sagittarius, I think. I'm not sure. But let's see here. So, yeah, it's a lot of full moon energy. So like this full moon seems to be like pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. So with hunger here, right, it looks to be like in the month of September, there's something here that you're desiring, that you want. I feel like to kind of further. But I almost get the kind of feeling like, right, with this deceit and this community here, there could be like feelings or maybe even like a fear of connecting with people, not trusting people. But also I'm kind of getting the feeling of almost kind of like being afraid of putting yourself out there, riding the wave kind of thing, going outside of your norm, which may be causing you a bit of like, you know, like anxiety, a little bit of discomfort. Okay, but let's clarify here with the thinking woman as your blessing for the month. So I feel like there's some clarity coming here with this here thinking woman. Could possibly also be like some communication. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's get one more for the thinking. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. So, clarifying the thinking woman, we have the King of Cups, the Star, the Three of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So I almost get the feeling like, yeah, I feel like, you know, Gemini, you may be in a space where you're kind of like you're bored. You're bored with how things are. Like you want something new. Yeah, that was kind of present here in Aquarius's reading as well. But I feel like you know, like you could be in a space where like you're missing connection, or you're feeling like something's missing at this current time in your life, and you're trying to figure out, you know, how to get it. Right? For some of you, I do kind of feel like this may be a connection with someone in particular. It could be to do with like your romantic relationship, right? You may be feeling a bit distant. Or it could just be like you're kind of feeling blah about, like, you know, like your work life, that kind of thing. Feeling like a bit unfulfilled. Right? And wanting some kind of shakeup, wanting something new to kind of come in. Okay, but let's look here at this deceit here as your challenge for the month. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Hangman. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, some of you are very much like in a space where like you're unhappy with your relationship, but also I kind of just feel like it just has to do with how things are going currently in your life. But I feel like with this deceit here, you may not be expressing this, or you may not be paying attention to your own feelings. You may be kind of like pushing them off to the side, like not paying them any attention. Maybe even doing things to avoid your feelings. But I feel like here, especially with this Queen of Swords and your blessing for the month, yeah, like I was saying, I feel like there is some clarity coming in about, I feel like a direction for you, and what it is you're supposed to be doing to bring in more fulfillment into your life. And I feel here with the community here as your message for the month, it may be time for you to really like start venturing out, meeting new people, connecting with new people, trying new things, exploring your options even. Where did the card go? Okay. So let's get 2 more cards for this here community. Yeah, I feel like, you know, some of you may be in a space where you're like, what is the phrase? I don't know, but like you may be like desiring affection or connection with other people, but you may not be admitting it. Okay, so here with the community, we have the 9 of Wands, the 2 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, and the Hermit. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Pentacles showing up again. Yeah, for some of you, it may even be like there's someone like either like in your friend group, or just someone that you have some kind of relationship with. I feel like it may be time for you to kind of communicate how you're feeling about that person. I do kind of get the feeling here with the deceit, like somebody in your life, or you could just be feeling like somebody in your life is like not giving you what it is you desire, not giving you what it is that you want. But I feel like you may not be voicing that, you may not be saying that. And I feel like here it's like it's time for you to kind of open up about how you're feeling, about what you want to change, right? Because I do kind of feel like here with the 9 of Wands, you may be in a space where you're kind of like what's coming to my mind is like barricading yourself, closing yourself off from people, not like expressing how you're feeling, not talking about what's going on within you, which is like making it hard for any kind of change to happen, for anything to kind of move in the direction that you want it to. So I feel like it's a need for you to kind of spend time, I feel like, connecting with your emotions, maybe even like maybe talking things over with your friends about how you're feeling, about what you need, what you feel like you may be missing, right? To ask for help, to know that you're not alone. And to kind of, just break out of this kind of hermit mode that you're in, and to start, doing some new things. All right, but let's look here at the lesson here, third chakra. Oh my goodness. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. Let's get one more. Okay. That's more than one, but I'll take it. All right, thanks. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, Death, and the Empress. Bottom of the deck we have the Emperor. Yeah, I do like the first thing that's like kind of coming to my mind is like, things aren't going to change if you don't kind of start changing them, if you don't start I feel like speaking up, speaking out, voicing your concerns, listening, I feel like, to your, but also like your inner dialogue. Like, for those of you who may be in a space where you're questioning, yourself, or what it is you need to do, or whatever it may be time for you to really like kind of listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, but also kind of cut out any negative self-talk, any self-defeating habits that may be stopping you from getting the abundance that it is that you want, getting the I feel like the connection that it is you want with other people, right? But it also may be here like with this King of Pentacles and King of Pentacles in reverse and King of Wands in reverse, that you may be like doing things to get a certain outcome from certain people, or like, or maybe it, it could be you may be feeling like someone may be like manipulating you, or you may be in a space where you're kind of manipulating things in order to get a certain outcome. And it may be time for you to really kind of sit down and figure out like what's going on within you, like why you do the things you do, but also just making sure that you're not just giving to get something in return. Okay, with this Emperor here, I feel like really focusing on like being whole and feeling complete within yourself, and not needing anyone or anything to kind of come in and to kind of magically fix things to make you feel better, you know, but making sure that you're doing what it is you need to do for yourself in order to feel good, to feel stable, to feel grounded, to feel protected, to feel loved, but also desired here with this King of Wands, right? Making sure that you're doing what you need to do in order to get what it is that you want, but not like in a forceful or manipulative way, or trying to get certain people to do certain things, right? But let's look here at your advice. So we have sea turtle protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. Yeah, but also it could just be like, it may be like, for real, right? With this deceit, it may be time for you to really take a look at your circle, like the people that you're surrounding yourself by, and really like be protective of your energy, and like make sure that you're not focusing on anything negative or connecting or with anyone negative. Yeah, very much like listening to your instincts here. When it comes to like what it is that you want. Kind of reading between the lines type things when it comes to other people. But also yourself, like if you're like procrastinating or what have you, like spending time trying to figure out like why you may be doing what it is that you're doing, so that you can put an end to it, so that you can change it and move in a new direction. Okay, but let's read here your final message. So we have, dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, but know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather in spite of it or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to and let spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There's a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said. Take one step forward. I'm sorry about the noise in the background, you guys, but take one step toward the gods and they will take 10 toward you. We're all doing this destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's great. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Okay? But that's all I have for you, Gemini. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out. So Libra, let's see what's going on for you in September. Let's see. So we got here growth. Yes, Libra, yes. For your blessing for the month, we have the garden and the gate. The challenge, we have Angel of Balance. Your message for the month, we have Woman Holding a Coin. And your lesson for the month, we have Action. Your advice, Hawk Messenger. Okay? Yeah, I feel like this is very much like it's a need for you to take one step at a time. Right, I feel like here with this growth, you will be seeing like a good deal of growth here in September, right? I feel like that's both within yourself, but also, you know, in your external environment, right? I feel like with the garden and the gate here as your blessing for the month, I feel like you're totally getting out of your way, totally getting out of your own way in the month of September, starting to like make moves for yourself towards the things that you want, right? I feel like you're working hard, right? But I feel like it's a need for you to pace yourself, right? With the challenge for the month, Angel of Balance, There may be, you know, a need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're, you know, taking your breaks when you need to take them, that you're, you know, not just focused so much on growing and moving along this path and getting this abundance that you forget to, you know, stop and take care of yourself and to kind of look around and smell the roses type thing, right? But I feel like here with this action here as the message for the month, or the lesson for the month, it's like staying focused, continuing to move, but also knowing when to kind of stop and heed the warnings, to heed the messages, to listen to, I feel like, the signs of your body, right? Your mind, your heart, right? Listening to yourself. Okay, but let's clarify here with the garden and the gate. Yeah, but I also feel like the need to say, like, just make sure you're, like, being realistic when you're, like, setting your goals and trying to achieve them, that you're not, like, making things so hard for yourself that either you automatically fail or, you know, you give up or something like that. Hope that makes sense. But let's look here at the garden and the gate. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and Death. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. Yeah. The song that's coming to our mind is "You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there." Right? Oh, man. But I kind of get the feeling here, right? You're very much, or you have been, I feel like almost like very overcoming some kind of like emotional wounds, some emotional traumas that have been holding you back. I feel like it's been a long time coming here with this death here. This hasn't been overnight. You've been working. And I feel like in the month of September, you're really gonna see that growth from all the work that you've been doing, right? I feel like you've been trying to disconnect from, you know, these feelings of being unworthy, or like not feeling like you can't have what it is that you want. And because of that, things are starting to open up for you. Things are starting to change, I feel, within you and around you, which is, I feel like, putting you in a good space. Okay, but let's look here at Angel of Balance, your challenge for the month, Libra. Okay, so we have here the Two of Pentacles, the Fool, the King of Wands, and the Sun. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is very much like hesitation. You may be hesitating or questioning yourself, or like, you know, kind of trying to work to kind of get your momentum going. But I also feel like here with this Seven of Swords, it may be to do with your own kind of mental, like what's going on within your mind. So just make sure that you're doing what you can to stay focused on the positive, to stay focused on what it is you're trying to create and manifest for yourself, and not get too kind of weighed down by like your fears, your anxieties. Okay? Because I feel like that would be, it looks to me like the only thing that may be kind of slowing you down or holding up your progress, right? Your growth. Yeah. But also, like, just making sure you're doing what you can to stay focused on, the positive, right? I feel like you're coming out of like maybe like a sad or a lowly space, and you're kind of mustering up the strength and the courage to keep going forward. So just make sure that you're, continuously, I feel like, stoking that fire and continuing to kind of feed yourself good energy, good vibes, affirmations, all that kind of stuff whenever you feel a little bit low or you feel like things aren't going your way. Okay, let's look here at woman holding a coin for your message for the month. Hold on to that coin, you feel me? So we got the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Moon. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this is very much saying, like, make sure that you're not allowing your fears or your insecurities to kind of get the better of you and to start making you question yourself or devalue yourself, almost kind of putting you back here in the garden and the gate, right? I feel like here it's like very much needing to have this positive mindset about yourself, to know your worth, and not to be afraid to ask for it and do what you need to do to get it. Okay, that could be, releasing old people, old mindsets, whatever, but also making sure that you're actually, kind of giving towards the things, or giving to the things that you want to see grow and flourish. And, like this Moon card, like with the wolves here, we have the white wolf and the black wolf. It's like the story of the wolves that we have within us. We both have a white wolf and a black wolf, and whoever, who's going to win is determined by who you feed. So if you're feeding your fears and your insecurities, or you feeding those feelings that make you, feel afraid or feel like you're not ready to kind of continue growing and moving towards, this abundance that you really want for yourself, then that's kind of what's going to grow within you. So make sure that you're feeding those good thoughts, those desires, the things that you want, with love and with care, and the attention, the energy, okay, so that it can grow and it can blossom. So let's look here at action as your lesson for the month. Yeah, I feel like it may be time, time for you to start moving. Not just thinking about what it is that you want. Let's get two more. Okay. We'll take them. Bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. So we have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Emperor. Yeah, it's like it's time for you to kind of let go of all of those things that tell you you can't have what it is that you want, and start kind of, I feel like, generating this energy, this wherewithal, this new kind of spunk within yourself that kind of will propel you forward towards the things that you want. Yeah, I feel like here with this hawk, it's all about like the messages that you're allowing to come into you, be it from, other people, but I feel also like your own mind, like what is in your mind, what is your mind telling you? And it may be time for you to kind of, cut out all the things that tell you, well, not might, it is. It's time for you to cut out all the things that tell you you can't have what it is that you want, or that you'll never get there, that kind of thing. Okay, and move beyond them. But let's look here at your advice. So we have Hawk, Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Yes, indeed, boy. But let's see. Let's get your final message. We have, dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles, seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. All right? But that's all I have for you, Libra. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Don't forget to let me know down in the comments how it resonated. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I truly appreciate you and hope to see you soon. Peace out.